In today's video, we're going to go over combination movements. In particular, how to engage your lower body and your upper body at the same time. If you're new to this channel, I'm Tara. I'm a neurologic physical therapist. And on this channel, we talk about anything and everything related to mobility, health, fitness, and mindset in the context of neurologic injury, with the end goal of empowering you with as many tools as possible to take ownership of your rehab and your health, giving you the opportunity to live an overall more mobile, pain-free, happier, healthier life. And all that said, let's dive into the topic of today's video. So as I mentioned, what we're going to be doing today is going over basically an arm strengthening routine while having your legs engaged similar to a standing position. So when we're standing, we really have to engage a lot of our hip muscles to prevent us from crumbling to the ground. So we're going to find a variety of different ways to keep those hip muscles engaged while adding an arm strengthening program. So for those of you who are in the earlier stages, I'm going to be adding a weight to a lot of these exercises because I've done videos in the past where I've done some of the easier variations of this. So this is really for those of you that want a little bit more of a challenge for your upper extremities. These can all be modified by just taking the weight off, or as I've talked about in a lot of other videos, adding an elbow immobilizer if you can't keep your arms straight. So go through some of the other videos I have on this channel where I go through an arm strengthening program, because you'll get some ideas of how you can keep your arm in the right position. But the very first exercise that we're going to do is basically you're just going to hold a bridge. So very similar to walking, you're engaging those glutes, and then you're just going to raise those arms up overhead. So we're adding a shoulder strengthening exercise. This is just a PVC pipe with just a weight wrapped around it. You don't even have to buy these ankle weights. You could really just duct tape like cans of soup or something to the bar to make it a little bit heavier. And then we're just working that shoulder flexion while keeping those hips engaged. All right, and then if you wanted to make it a little bit harder, you could add a gym ball and do the same thing. You have to work a little bit more of the stabilizers, but still just working that shoulder flexion, adding that weight to the bar. Trying not to let that ball roll. Here's another variation of the same exercise using a resistance band. So just hook the resistance band around your feet. This is called like a pull-up assist band. I will put a link for this in the description below. Hooking it around your feet and then just reaching that bar up overhead. So for this exercise, what we're doing is we're combining a shoulder press or extending those arms forward and stepping back at the same time. Again, just another way to get a little bit more bang for your buck and incorporate an arm exercise into a leg exercise, as well as learning how to dissociate the arms from the legs. So again, you're going to step back and press forward at the same time. Step back, press, step back, press. So for this exercise, we're going to stick with the theme of really engaging the front leg, and you're going to step back and kind of pull those arms apart, really squeezing those shoulder blades in the back together as you step back into that lunge position. So again, arms extended out to the front, step back, squeezing those shoulder blades, and then back up, step back,
Now for some of you, if you can't do it with a resistance band, you'll still get a lot out of this exercise if you just do it with your arms. So take the band out to start, kind of get the feel for what it feels like to get those, to expand that chest a few times, and then add the TheraBand. So for this one, we're going to hold that lunge position and we're going to do shoulder flexion using a TheraBand. You just hook that TheraBand under your front foot. Try and keep that front leg bent and try and keep most of your weight over that front leg. So there is sometimes a tendency to kind of shift that weight back to get more weight over your back leg. You really want to try and pay attention and make sure you're keeping your leg, your weight over that front leg. And then you're just going to reach up with the opposite arm and back down. Try and keep that chest up and make sure you're not just rotating your body, but really try and keep your body still and just raise that arm. Now this exercise is somewhat similar to the one that we did earlier where you were laying down and kind of holding that bridge position, but this is just a little bit more advanced. Still, we're using the PVC. I recommend first going through this without the weight on, but then if you feel comfortable with that, go ahead and add that weight to the PVC. And then you're just going to kind of get in a squat position, try and hold this leg bent position, really engaging those legs as you reach up overhead. And then this last exercise is just kind of like a bonus exercise, what I call a modified burpee. So you're just going to get those hands down to the ground, walk those feet back, walk those feet forward, and stand up. And again, we're just incorporating an exercise where you have to engage your arms and your legs, and this one's also working your core a little bit. So again, just hands down, walk those feet back, walk those feet forward, and up. And again, hands down, walk those feet back, walk those feet forward, and up. And that is it for this video. I hope you guys got something out of this video, or there are at least one or two exercises that you are able to do that you can incorporate into your home exercise program. Again, just to get a little bit more bang for your buck, incorporating an upper extremity and a lower extremity strengthening exercise into one, as well as kind of dissociating the upper body from your lower body. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, definitely hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. If you want to get more videos throughout the week, head on over to Instagram where I post 1 to 2 videos every single week to just help add a little variety to your home exercise program. If you want to go even one step further, you can join our live monthly Q&As. You can submit questions in advance and join us once a month for a live in-person meeting where I will answer all of your questions. And then if you want to go even deeper than that and you want access to all of my exercises that I use with my patients, you can join our Gold membership program where you will get access to all of the exercises that I use with my patients, as well as a software system that allows you to filter through those exercises by category, by movement problem, and even by the type of goal that you're working toward. Information for all of those programs, or the Q&A and the Gold membership program, are in the description below. I enjoyed spending time with you all today, and I'll see you in the next video. You guys have a good day.